So today I'll make this short video to help you learn how this stitch. This is part of my May toe-up socks. The only thing which we need to make sure is that the float in the front, the yarn which we are carrying in the front, is loose enough so that it does not make your socks too unstretchy, because it can tend to be unstretchy if it is too tight, if the float in the front is too tight. So I will show you how I do it, and I'm hoping that you will definitely have the same finish and stretchiness which I have. Okay, so let's start. So this is a 4-stitch repeat. So what I do is usually it's a bit slow, because I'm not going to use, or usually when I do a Fair Isle, I hold two different yarn on two different side of the hand. Like, one will be here, and probably this one I'll be holding it like this and then knit it. But in this case, when I did that, it kind of strained this yarn which I'm carrying in the front, become a bit too stiff, or say not very stretchable. Okay, so what I did is, the variegated yarn I bring in the front, drop it in the front, then knit the next 3 stitches. Okay, so the sun is too bright and I was just adjusting my camera. Okay, so hopefully I think this will help. Okay, so I bring this yarn, the variegated yarn, in the front, drop it in the front, and then I knit 3 stitches, and then take this variegated yarn back to the work, simply like this. Okay, and drop it. The next stitch I knit. Okay, and then bring the yarn again, the variegated yarn, in the front, drop it, knit the next 3 stitches, take the yarn to the back, drop it, and then knit the next stitch, bring the variegated yarn to the front, knit the next 3 stitches, take the yarn to the back, the variegated yarn, drop it there, knit the next stitch, bring the yarn, variegated yarn, to the front, knit the next 3 stitches. This is it. So we have to just repeat this. Okay, and I'll come back once I complete all this carrying the yarn in the front to make the butterfly stitch. So I have completed foot round 3, 4 and 5. So now I'm going to do the foot round 6. So this is, again, like, see, now you can see, I'll just show you closely. So this is pretty, like, loose, if you see it. Okay, so for the foot round 6, we are going to use only the white yarn, or the solid yarn. Okay, so I need 2, and then I'm going to do the butterfly stitch. So for that, you insert your right needle through all these floats, 3 floats, and then knit the stitch, and then free them. Okay, so this is it. So it's pretty simple. So the butterfly stitch is just that you're inserting your needle through all these 3 stitches, knit the stitch on the left needle, free the stitch, and then you're bringing the stitch like this. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy knitting this stitch like I did. And if you have been my friend, or if we are connected somewhere in Facebook or anything, you know how I love doing simple color work. So this is one of them, and I see that I'm going to knit many different projects with this stitch, and you enjoy your stitch and knitting these socks.